This is Steve Ridgell, and I've been sharing ways that I introduce conversations about Jesus during the holidays. Well, obviously, one of the ways I do that is when people talk about gifts. I'll sometimes ask people, what's the best gift you've ever received? What's the best gift you've ever given? And I'll listen to what they say, and sometimes it's something from childhood, something they gave their kids, and whatever it is. Now, people that know me well know where I'm going with it, but people that don't, they'll sometimes respond and say, so what's the best gift you ever got? And I tell them, well, I'm a Christian, so obviously I think the best gift I ever got was the gift of Jesus, that God would love me. And, if they don't know me well, I'll say, if you really knew me, you'd be amazed even more at this gift, that God would love me so much, He would give His Son to die for my sins. Sometimes I'll say, and I'd love to talk to you about that gift because God gave that gift to you, too. He's just waiting for you to unwrap it. Or sometimes they'll say, what's the greatest gift you ever gave? And I'll tell them, I think the greatest gift I ever gave was to give my kids the gift of Jesus, to make sure my kids knew about Jesus, to encourage them to follow Jesus, something I do to this day. And then I've watched my kids try to give Jesus to their kids, and I try to be sure my grandkids are encouraged to follow Jesus. Greatest gift ever, because you see, when I give Jesus, I make life better. I make life better for me when I have Jesus. My family has a better life because they have Jesus. My neighborhood is better because we're Jesus followers in this house. The city I live in is better because there are Jesus followers here. The state I live in, the country I live in, they're better because Christians live in them. Because we're good people. Somebody says, oh, you guys aren't perfect. No, of course not. But we are good people because we try to follow the one who's good. And because He loved people, we try to love people. And because He didn't see color or prestige or nationality or any of the things that our culture values so much, even when they say they don't value it, that's all they want to talk about. Well, see, we really try not to see those things. And we try to see the best in people. And we try to get better every day. Boy, that's great life here. It makes the world a better place. And of course, the other reason I think it's the greatest gift ever is because it's a gift that never ends. Never. I'm going to live with Jesus and God in heaven forever. The people I love who believe in Jesus, we're going to be together forever. My family's going to be together forever in heaven because of Jesus. Greatest gift ever. Because it does something I couldn't do for myself, and because it lasts forever. So if you're not a Christian, I'm going to tell you, God gave the gift of His Son to you. And I'd love to visit with you about it. I'd encourage you to find a Christian and say, tell me about the gift of Jesus. And if you are a Christian, I'd encourage you this Christmas season, when you get a chance to talk about gifts, make sure you say, the greatest gift I ever got was one that I couldn't give myself and lasts forever and makes the world a better place. And that's Jesus. And the greatest gift you ever gave? Jesus. This is Steve Ridgell thanking God for the greatest gift I ever got and get to tell others about.